In this presentation, we're going to take a look at the word there coupled with the verb be, the state of being verb be and its various forms. Now, that title may sound very confusing, but as we move along, I think you'll see what I'm talking about. The word there, as we know it, has several different meanings in English. For example, we can say, go put the book on the desk over there. It's an adverb meaning a location. But there's a different meaning as well. We use there to indicate the existence of something, plain and simple. For example, there is a restaurant on the corner. Now, there means that the restaurant exists or is present on the corner. There are 4 men and 2 women in the class, meaning that there are 4 men and 2 women present in the class. Now, notice, in both of these examples, we use there with a form of the verb be. There is, for the singular, a restaurant. There are, referring to multiple men and women. So we use the plural version, are. So, as I say, it doesn't stand alone in the sentence. One mistake that I frequently hear is people from other countries who are new English speakers saying something like, they're a restaurant on the corner. In other words, forgetting the form of be that has to go with there in that case, and that's wrong. There is a restaurant on the corner is the proper way to say that. So don't forget there are singular and plural forms of the verb be, as I've mentioned. So there is a restaurant on the corner, and there is goes with the singular restaurant. And there are restaurants on the corner, so you get the plural, are, going with the plural of restaurants. We can use the, there, and be also when something is not present. So here we have a picture of a woman sitting at a table in a cafe, it looks like. We can say there is a woman at the table, and there are 2 coffee cups on the table, but we also can say there is not a glass on the table. We're referring to one glass, so we use is, and we use the negative there. There is not, or there isn't, or there's not a glass on the table. When we say plural things are not present, we also precede them with the word any. For example, there isn't a glass on the table. Okay, that's the singular. There isn't a glass on the table. But if we want to refer to multiple glasses, we say there aren't any glasses on the table. That's just one of those little quirks of English. So let's try this. There blank skis on his feet. Well, we could say there are skis on his feet. There blank a hat on his head. There is not a hat on his head. Or we could say there isn't a hat on his head. Or we can say there's not a hat on his head. There are blank cars on the mountain. There aren't any cars on the mountain. And again, you notice the use of the word any. Multiple items, cars, and we want to say that there are no cars, so we say there aren't any cars. There are blank trees on the mountain. There are trees on the mountain. There blank a pole in the man's right hand. There is a pole in the man's right hand. Pole, singular, so we use the singular form of the to be verb, which is.